And now, fellas, for a Brooklyn Dodger, Sergeant J.D.C. at APO 845. For all the men and women doing construction work for Uncle Sam throughout the world. For Craig and his buddies at that base command in the far north. For the Jungleers at Fort Clayton. And our good friend Beale at Coca-Cola. Hello, Beale. Command Performance presents Broadway's #1 funny man and Hollywood's bombastic buffoon, Bert Lahr.
Tonight, it's Bert Lahr and Cary Grant, a little drama of the Internal Revenue Department entitled Deep in the Heart of Taxes. The scene, the Internal Revenue Department, Washington. Mr. Higgins, played by Cary Grant, sits at his great big desk.
Hello, Internal Revenue Department. Higgins, agent in charge speaking. Oh, Mr. Lahr? Well, send him right in. I'm waiting for him.
See here, Mr. Higgins, my name is Lahr. I flew here to Washington from Hollywood to protest against my income tax for 1939. My lawyer tells me the government gypped me out of $49.50. Now, it ain't the $49.50, it's the principle of the thing. Besides the $49.50.
Now, Mr. Lahr, if the government has made any errors, we'll be only too happy to rectify the discrepancy.
Yeah? Well, $49.50, that's the discrepancy. I want it.
Now, calm yourself, Mr. Lahr, calm yourself.
Now, don't get nasty, Bob. I didn't come here to be pushed around, you know.
Oh, well, now, Mr. Lahr, you're not mad at the government, are you?
What, me mad at the government? I love the government. I want you to know that during the last war I fought. But I had to go.
Well, now, Mr. Lahr, let's get down to business. I have all your schedules and papers here before me. Now, just for the record, how do you spell your last name, Mr. Lahr?
How do you like that? How do I spell my name? Lahr. L... where's my driver's license? There you are, Lahr. L-A-H-R. Age 40, eyes blue, sex, you name it.
Yeah. Well, let's skip it, Mr. Lahr. Now, according to Schedule D, Item 1, which I have here before me, I see that you have deducted the following for servants. Valet, $250 a week. What, $250 a week for a valet?
Well, can I help it if you like sardines?
Now, look, sardines only cost 10 cents a can.
Yeah, I know, but this guy uses an awful lot of lemon.
Now, look, what's this? $350 a month for a cook? Isn't that quite a large amount to pay her?
Well, there's certain complications there. You see, she's also my mother-in-law.
Oh. Well, then, I suppose, Mr. Lahr, a man in your position, after all, you're sophisticated and suave.
You said it. I'm a sophisticated slob.
Mr. Lahr, I suppose a man in your profession must go out to a lot of nightclubs and cafes.
No. I stay home every night with the wife and kids. I never go out at night.
Oh, no? Then what's this item, $25,000 for nightclub entertainment?
Well, I went out a couple of nights. Besides, did you ever go out with Hedy Lamarr?
No, did you?
No, but I can dream, can't I?
Mr. Lahr, may I remind you that you're trifling with the federal government, and so far you're skating on very thin ice.
What do you want for $49.50? Sonia Heine? Now, where's my money? Where's my money?
Not so fast, Lahr. We'll take this step by step. Now, let's get to Item 3.
Yeah, that's the item. That's the item my lawyer said you clipped me.
Oh, now, Mr. Lahr, you don't think the government would cheat you, do you?
I don't know why not. I cheat them. Hey, don't confuse me. Where's my $49.50?
Mr. Lahr, you know, I envy people in your profession. You must travel everywhere.
That's publicity. I spent the entire year of '39 in Hollywood making pictures.
Oh, then we did make a small error.
Well, I told you made a mistake.
Yes, we allowed you $15,000 for traveling expenses.
Well, how do you come to allow a thing like that? Where's the place you owe me $49.50?
Wait a minute. Of course you can account for this $15,000 for traveling expenses.
Well, certainly. Buses, streetcars, a nickel here, a dime there, it counts up. Besides, I always forget to take transfers.
Wait Wait a minute. What's this item? $4,562.20 for a single trip from New York to California?
I was in a hurry. I took a cab.
Now, Mr. Lahr, it's your dependents that worry me.
They worry you.
By the way, who is Hannah Lahr?
Well, that's my grandmother. Oh, she's a sweet old soul. She's 98 years old.
Oh, well, you got it down here as a gag man.
Well, she gives me a few nifties now and then. Here's an original gag she gave me the other day. This'll numb you.
Oh, yeah?
Get this. What hen lays the longest?
You mean a dead one?
Yeah. Grandma's getting a little corny, ain't she?
Oh, yeah. Now, Mr. Lahr, who is Enoch Gibney?
Enoch Gibney.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you mentioned that. He was my best friend. That was the best friend I ever had. He was my bosom friend. He's dead 10 years.
Oh, he's dead. Then why have you got him down here for $1,500 a week?
I never forget a friend.
Now, Lahr, that's the last straw. Your report is nothing but a series of falsehoods and misrepresentations. Phony gag men. Padded expense accounts. Lahr, you'll get 20 years for this.
Now, see here. This is a frame-up. You're persecuting me. I got rights under the Constitution, you know. I want to be represented by my lawyer. Solomon, and Yank.
Wait a minute. What's Yank doing in there?
You know, you can't keep the Yanks out of the Solomons.
Well, for once I agree with you, Mr. Lahr. But your lawyers won't be able to help you, because according to my figures, there's a difference between you and the government of $42,000.50. So sign this voucher, please.
I won't sign that. I won't sign.
Now, you
I
sign
haven't
it.
got that kind of money.
Sign it, or I'll charge you with perjury, fraud, and misrepresentation. I'll call in the FBI and send you to Alcatraz for 20 years.
All right, I'll sign it. But you haven't heard the finish of this. I got friends, you know. I'll take this up at the Goodwill Hour. Wait till I tell Miss Anthony.
Just a minute, Mr. Lahr. One more thing. Just one more thing. This cleans up everything for the year 1939. Now let's go into your taxes for 1940.
No, you won't, wise guy. And even if you did, you couldn't do anything about it. You know why? You haven't any evidence against me in that year.
Why not?
Because in 1940, I didn't file an income tax.
Well, men, this is Cary Grant speaking from the USA. You know, a few years ago about this time, a lot of people were looking forward to the fall football season. And the downtown quarterbacks were laying bets on who'd have the strongest line. Well, this year, the nation is laying all its dough on an all-star team of fast-moving, hard-hitting men. The United States Army, Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard. And when it comes to putting a strong line on the field, we've got an assembly line from one end of the USA to the other end. And, brother, that line is not only going to hold, it's going to punch plenty of holes in the axis. Well, thanks for your letters. Drop around again next week. So long, and good luck.
Performance USA, the greatest entertainers in America, as requested by you, the fighting man of Uncle Sam's armed forces throughout the world, and by our friends in all the United Nations. The stars and musicians on our big show appear in person through the cooperation of the Hollywood Victory Committee and Local 47 American Federation of Musicians. Send those swell letters and requests to Command Performance, care of this station, and Command Performance will give our best to you men who are giving your best for freedom. This is Don Wilson saying good night from the USA.